with this is designed, number one, to be a wake bait. So you have a flat lip on it here. And by the way, guys, I'll put this iLoud in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video. You might want to get you one if you want to try it, because they probably won't last very long. I don't know if they got a very big stock, but Tackle Warehouse link in the description to the iLoud here in the video. Wake bait lip on there, which allows it, you know, if you're not familiar with a wake bait, guys, a wake bait stays right on the surface like that. It just, the lip allows it to stay on the surface and like throw out a V behind it. So the iLoud, number one, is a wake bait, and then you've got this this rattle chamber in there that makes this loud knocking sound. When this thing goes back and forth across the water like that, it just sort of makes that loud clacking sound like that. And then the cool thing about it is the propeller on the back end of it here. This propeller throws out a bubble trail. So you got this thing going through the water that's just, you know, it's jointed, so it looks lifelike being jointed through the water like that. And you've got that tail spinning, and you've got the clacking going on like that. And I've never seen anything like it coming through the water. I mean, it looks so good when you're reeling this thing across the surface. So that's the basic setup with it. Super high components, guys. The lifelike appearance of this thing is like second to none. It looks like an injured bait fish going across the water. It's like a wake bait on steroids is the best way to put it. Okay, now let me give you guys some tips and advice on what you need to look for as far as when this is gonna be really, really good. First of all, you've got to have, in order for a wake bait to work, like the iLoud or any type of a wake bait, you've got to have a certain set of conditions. And there's 2 windows throughout the year where a wake bait is really good, and there's 3 if you fish up north. So we're going to go over all 3 of them. The first situation, guys, is during the post-spawn, the early post-spawn, like right after those fish come off the beds. Really good time to fish a wake bait. The second time is anytime you're on smallmouth water up north. All you do is fish the Great Lakes and St. Clair and Lake Champlain. Those big smallmouth will slam a wake bait all summer long up there. But my favorite time to fish it is right now in the month of October and November. Same type of a deal. Those are the 3 windows. So in correlation with those 3 windows, you've got to have the right conditions on the lake in order for the iLoud or any wake bait for that matter to work. It's very, very situational in terms of you've got to have the parameters of the environmental conditions have to be very close. Now, this is what you need first of all. You've got to have some clear water. So I really prefer water of at least 3.5 foot of visibility, ideally in that 4 to 6 foot of visibility. But I've caught them down to 3 foot in it, and as clear as you want to go. So number one, you got to have some clear water, because the fish, you know, like any other top water except for a